Mr. Caton, thank you for your time tonight. Let's get another perspective now from Congressman Keith Ellison of Minnesota. He's the co-chair of the Congressional Progressive Caucus and one of 2 Muslim Americans serving in the Congress. He's been listening to our conversation with Mr. Caton. Congressman Ellison, does he have a point?
No, he doesn't have a point. As a matter of fact, he's displayed a startling lack of information about Islam. I mean, I'm a Muslim, and I can tell him that the people who are on that show are typical. Yet Muslims do have babies. They coach football. They have interfamily disputes. I think it's a pretty typical show. Some people are more devout. Some people are more secular. It's just, it's life in America. And, but the thing is, you know, I'm not here to attack Lowe's. I'm here to ask Lowe's to do the right thing. And this is a great American company that I think by this decision has demonstrated a degree of fear that they don't have to possess. I mean, they don't have to be afraid of a fringe group such as the one that's tried to intimidate them. And we're just calling on them to say, look, we're gonna stand up and be a company that is open to all Americans and doesn't exclude people.
Well, over the weekend, Lowe's put this statement up on its Facebook page. I want to read it to you, part of it. It appears that we managed to step into a hotly contested debate with strong views from virtually every angle and perspective, social, political, and otherwise, and we've managed to make some people very unhappy. We are sincerely sorry. Is that enough? An apology? Or do you still think, unless they restore their ads or buy new ads on this program, that people should not shop there?
Well, it informs my buying decision about Lowe's. I mean, I personally, and as an individual citizen, probably won't go in there if they are going to that kind of pressure from a fringe group that is literally promoting hatred and bigotry. I mean, if you look on the website of that group, they don't only hate Muslims. They're against gays. They're against different groups of Americans, and it's somewhat surprising. And I'll also say this, you know, my office called the Discovery Channel, TLC, and asked them for a list of all the companies that have withdrawn ads, and they told us they don't disclose that information. Therefore, I'm a little bit curious to know where the individual who you just talked to got this information. I actually called one company, a Minnesota company, and asked them that was on the list and asked them to verify whether they pulled, and they said they had not pulled. So I think there is a lot of doubt. And I think that, you know, this thing needs to be looked into to a greater degree, because I think there may be some misrepresentation.
Well, we'll try to sort that out. Sometimes it is hard to get that information, but we're trying to give each side a chance to make its case. We'll try to sort out the fact from if there are any distortions, as you say, or something else out there. Congressman Ellison, appreciate your time tonight, sir, on this important subject. And up next here, Occupy protesters attempt to shut down ports along the West Coast. Well, were they successful? We'll take a look when we come back. We're live tonight. We're going to play the River Music Experience, the non-profit performing arts center right here in beautiful Davenport, Iowa.
If you have been exposed to asbestos and diagnosed with mesothelioma, you have rights. Mesothelioma is a rare form of lung cancer usually caused by exposure to asbestos. Approximately 3,000 new cases of mesothelioma are diagnosed in the U.S. each year. If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, asbestosis, or lung cancer, call 1-800-950-MESO to discuss your rights. Call 1-800-950-MESO now.
It's half off plus any third free.